Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Welcome, my name is Aiden. I'm so happy that you're here. Today is 5 random perfumes. I haven't done one for a while, so I thought I need to bring this back. I'm trying to do like too many things though. I was doing my single scent houses. I have duplicates of fragrances that I need to get out, and then I've been doing my scent note videos and occasionally a haul. I've been trying to cut back on the hauls though because I'm broke. Not gonna lie, I'm broke. Anyway, let me know if there's any fragrances you would like me to randomly stick into this series, because you know, sometimes it doesn't have to be completely random. Also, if you haven't already subscribed, please do consider subscribing. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and let me know your thoughts on these fragrances if you have any of these 5 fragrances. So we're going to start with we'll start with Versace Crystal Noir. This is the EDT version. I haven't tried the EDP, and I know there's differences, but I don't own them both, so they don't register with me. I got this because this was part of a gift set, and I really liked the scent of it, so that's why I decided to pick it up. So Crystal Noir, the EDT, came out in 2004. The notes are pepper, cardamom, and ginger. Middle notes are gardenia, orange blossom, and peony. Base notes are sandalwood, musk, and amber. And to me, I definitely get those spices in the front. It smells like a spicy floral type of a scent. It smells very clean to me, a little soapy almost, like you have, I don't know what soap it is, but like a very strong bar of soap, and you've cleaned everything. Not Irish Spring, but something similar to Irish Spring, but not quite Irish Spring. That's really helpful, huh? Anyway, it's like you have this really clean, soapy scent with some spices in there. So for me, this is definitely a fall, winter type of scent. Maybe more so fall. And no, I would wear this in winter too. I've worn it a few times. I would like to wear it more. That's part of the reason why I have it with me here. It's very nice, but if you want something like a spicy, floral, clean scent, that's Versace Crystal Noir. This is the EDT. I think it's the EDP that has coconut in it, and one of them I feel like has been discontinued, probably the EDP, but I haven't actually had a chance. I haven't smelled that in store or anything, so don't ask me what the differences are. But if you want something clean, floral, soapy, but also spicy, has like that spiciness to it. It's very warming. It's a nice scent. Yeah. And for something completely different, we have Elie Saab Girl of. Now, this is the original one. I've worn this one. I would think I feel like my dent should be bigger. Okay, there we go. Now we can see a better dent. This is a really nutty, delicious scent. I've gotten compliments on this. I had car issues, and the first person to come out to try to work on my car, it was an ordeal. Anyway, he's like, oh my gosh, you smell amazing. So got a nice compliment on it, which was awesome. And I know why. It's so delicious. It is sweet. It's slightly syrupy. It's nutty. It's so good. So the notes on this are pistachio, pear, and mandarin orange. Middle notes are almond, orange blossom, and magnolia. Base notes are almond milk, tonka bean, cashmere, and patchouli. I feel like this is an extension to me of Viva La Juicy and why I love Viva La Juicy. It has like that mandarin, it has that sweetness to it, except this time it's more with the pistachio instead of the caramel, but it has that mandarin in it as well, so it's like the citrus that carries it through too, which makes it not too cloying, I feel like, or too over the top. So it smells like a perfume. It doesn't smell, but I could also see this being a delicious like coffee syrup. So delicious. Love the pear in it. Pear is not the most forward note. I think it adds sweetness to it. It makes it a little bit more fruity than just pure on nuttiness, and I love the nutty scents. I have become really obsessed with nutty scents recently, I think it's because I love gourmand so much, but yes, sweet, syrupy. I didn't tell you when this came out. This one is a more recent compared to Crystal Noir. This one came out in 2017, and it's not necessarily available in stores in the US, but you can find it on the gray market, and it is definitely one that I recommend finding. It has the blue. There are a few flankers of this now, but I'm going to say I think this is probably my favorite. We'll see. I should do a Girl Now review. I need to get the newest one though. But delicious, nutty, sweet Girl Now. Next up, I have Gucci Guilty. This is the newer one. It came out in 2019. This is Perfume, and this is the EDP, I believe. Yeah, because I was trying to remember. I think the EDT says it on the actual bottle. I have both of them, and I have flankers of this as well, because I've been kind of obsessed with Gucci Guilty the past few years. There's just something about it that's really interesting and kind of, you crave it. I've also gotten compliments on Gucci Guilty when I've worn it from students. They're like, oh, you smell really good. Female students. No male student has commented on it. But the notes on this are pink pepper, mandarin orange, and bergamot. Middle notes are lilac, violet, geranium, and rose. Base notes are patchouli and amber. So I think I'm sensing kind of a trend. I like mandarin orange in fragrances. There's something about it that citrus is nice, but it's not like an overt orange. It's just kind of like there's a inherent citrus scent to it. But this one, I also get the violet because it's kind of powdery. It's smelling a little strong, and I don't know if it's just because it's still really hot here, and it's like we're in the mid-high 80s right now, so it might be just smelling a little strong to me for that. I haven't worn it for several months. I actually think this plays better on skin, at least on my skin, than it does on paper. This is definitely not a gourmand fragrance. It definitely has a perfume quality to it. That violet is very prominent. There's that floral, but you get a little citrus, so it's a lighter scent. I don't feel like it's an overly heavy scent. This one is a little heavier than the EDT, but I feel like this is a good kind of work scent. It smells pretty clean, not as clean as Crystal Noir, and it doesn't have that spiciness to it. This is more of a floral citrus type of fragrance, if that makes sense. I don't really get the patchouli in it though. So if you're afraid of patchouli, don't be afraid of this one. This one dries down. The more it dries down, the nicer it is, the more powdery it is, but in a good way. Like, it's not like a baby powder, but it has like this lightness to it, and I do really enjoy it. Gucci Guilty, EDP, Perfume. Yeah, so far I think all of these are good depending on what your fragrance tastes are. Okay, this one is hyped a lot, I feel like, and I have mixed feelings with this one. I'm not in love with it. I don't think it's bad, but I don't quite understand how much hype it's gotten, because to me it's a nice scent and I like it, but I'm not in love with it. This is Valentino, Donna, Born in Roma. This is the original one. I do have most of the flankers. I don't have the bright pink one now that just came out, and I won't be getting that anytime soon. We got to get some discounts. So this one and the Intense, which is my newest one, got them when they had the gift sets that made them way cheaper. It was almost like you got the 1 ounce for free, which much better than perfumes are expensive, and they have been going up lately. All right, so this fragrance came out in 2019 as well. The notes on this are black currant, pink pepper, and bergamot. Middle notes are jasmine, jasmine sambac, and jasmine tea. So you get a lot of jasmine in this one. Base notes are bourbon, vanilla, cashmere, and gaiac wood. And maybe it's the gaiac wood that I'm not as excited about, but I think this is nice. I don't get a lot of vanilla. I think other people pick up on the vanilla more. To me, I get a lot of the black currant, which I do really like black currant, and I get a lot of the jasmine. So it's this beautiful fragrance. It's a little strong. I struggle wearing this one to work because I feel like it can be a little overpowering, and I don't want to do that. Like, it's a strong scent, and even if I spray a lot of my other perfumes, I feel like they're more pleasant scents that are not, like, I can see this triggering people in terms of like headaches or what have you. The bergamot, I think that's the other note that I get, because it does have an inherent fruitiness to me. It's like fruity with that jasmine underneath it, and just a lot of white florals. It's nice. It's different from a lot of the other vanilla jasmine fragrances that are on the market that have exploded, which is funny because, you know, we still have Alien, and Alien, that's one of my favorites. This definitely is the fruity. I don't get the vanilla. I think it's nice. I like it. Do I like some of the flankers more? I think I do. Eventually I'll do a Valentino review on the Donna Born in Roma collection. Not anytime soon, because I don't have most of them with me, or half of them with me, but it's nice. It dries down, but it is quite strong, and you definitely have to like blackcurrant to like this one. If you don't like blackcurrant, if it smells on you, this is definitely one to avoid. The last fragrance is another one from 2019. I just realized that as I was looking at the dates. I was like, oh, I pulled out 3 that were from 2019. This one was also very hyped. It took forever to get to the United States. I'm so glad that it finally got here. My particular bottle I ended ordering out of Canada because it took so long, and I knew I wanted it. But now it's pretty regularly available, and I absolutely love it. I know it's super hyped, and you're probably sick of hearing about it, but it is Paul Gaultier La Belle, the bottle. I mean, look at the bottle. Like, it is crazy. It's beautiful. I love unusual bottles like this, and I don't know. I think they did such a nice job. I love the work on it. This is the large bottle. This is the 2.7, I believe. No, 3.4. It's weird because not all of their perfumes are 3.4 as the large. This is poached pear syrup dessert. This is a dessert fragrance. The notes on this are pear and bergamot. Middle notes are floral notes and leather. I don't get leather. I'm just going to say that. Base notes are vanilla, vetiver, amber, and musk. And this is according to Fragrantica. So take it with a tiny grain of salt. Sometimes things are put in there that I don't feel like is there. This one I don't feel like there's leather. I feel like the Le Parfum one has more of a leather note to it. But my goodness, I love this one. I have gotten a compliment on this one too, which is amazing. So I was at a comic convention, and there was a guy going around doing like a weird, like a mock interview kind of thing. Like, he was almost like Archie Leach. Turns out, gave me his card and was like, oh, check out the channel. He's an Osmond. So I met one of the nephews of Donna and Marie. I don't remember which one he was, but he was like, oh my gosh, you smell amazing. What are you wearing? And I was like, oh, Paul Gaultier La Belle. So, yep, that's that. One of the Osmonds, not one of the famous ones, but yes, complimented me on this one, and oh my goodness, it smells so good. If you want something syrupy, you have to like syrup. This is so syrupy. It's like the vanilla and the pear are just really coming out to play. It doesn't smell like an overt vanilla, but the vanilla adds to the sweetness, adds to the syrup quality of it. And it definitely smells like a poached pear as opposed to like a raw pear that you would eat. This smells like a dessert, like the filling of a tart or something like that. I love this one. This is one of my loves. Yeah, I don't wear it as much as I want to, because this is not one that I wear to work. I feel like this would be a little much for my students to handle. They'd probably be like, what is wrong with this woman? And then I don't wear it a lot on Sundays if I'm going to go to church, because I feel like this may be a little much for church. But Fridays and Saturdays, man, I do tend to wear this, or I'm reaching for one of my Scandals because I love those too. So that's it for my 5 random perfumes this time. Let me know your thoughts down below. Do you have any of these fragrances? Have you tried them? Have you not tried them? What's on your wish list? Let me know down below as well, because I'm always curious to see what people are interested in purchasing. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.